a world obsessed navigating life in a hypersexualized society. We live in a world obsessed with sex. It's everywhere we turn. From the moment we wake up and check our phones to the advertisements we see on our way to work, and even in the conversations we have with friends and colleagues, the topic of sex is omnipresent. From billboards and movies to music and social media, we are bombarded with messages that equate sex with happiness, success, and even self-worth. These messages are so pervasive that they can shape our perceptions and influence our behaviors, often without us even realizing it. This constant barrage of sexual imagery and innuendo can be overwhelming. It creates a societal pressure that can be difficult to escape, making it seem as though our value is intrinsically linked to our sexual desirability and activity. It's especially challenging for those who choose to abstain from sex. Whether for personal, religious, or health reasons, abstaining can feel like swimming against a powerful current. In this hypersexualized climate, it takes courage and resilience to live a life contrary to the pervasive narrative. It requires a strong sense of self and a commitment to one's own values and beliefs. For those who choose a life without sex, the constant bombardment can feel isolating. It can lead to feelings of being different, of not belonging, and even of being judged or misunderstood by others. It can lead to feelings of being different, of not belonging. But it's important to remember that there is strength in diversity, and that choosing a different path can be a source of empowerment and self-discovery. The pressure to conform, to view sex as the ultimate goal, can be immense. But what if we challenge this narrative? What if we redefine what it means to live a fulfilling and successful life? But what if we challenge this narrative? What if we explore the possibility that happiness and fulfillment can be found beyond the confines of the bedroom? What if we start to value other aspects of our lives just as much, if not more? What if we explore the possibility that happiness and fulfillment can be found beyond the confines of the bedroom? The truth is, there are countless ways to live a meaningful and fulfilling life, and sex is just one aspect of the human experience. We can find joy in our passions, our relationships, our work, and our personal growth. The truth is, there are countless ways to live a meaningful and fulfilling life, and sex is just one aspect of the human experience. We can find joy in our passions, our relationships, our work, and our personal growth. By broadening our perspective, we can appreciate the richness and diversity of human experience. Choosing a life without sex is not about repression or denial. It's about making conscious decisions that align with our true selves. It's about finding authenticity and living in a way that feels right for us, regardless of societal expectations. It's about defining your own values and making choices that align with your personal beliefs and aspirations. It's about living a life that is true to who you are and finding fulfillment in ways that resonate with you personally. It's about recognizing that your worthiness is not contingent upon your sexual experiences or lack thereof. Your value as a person is inherent and not dependent on meeting societal standards of sexual activity or desirability. Society's obsession with sex often overshadows the importance of emotional intimacy, personal growth, and spiritual exploration. These aspects of life are equally, if not more, important in creating a fulfilling and meaningful existence. By shifting our focus from the physical to the internal, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities, a world where we can define success and happiness on our own terms, regardless of our relationship status or sexual activity. We can cultivate deep connections, pursue our passions, and grow as individuals. It's time to embrace the full spectrum of human experience and acknowledge that a fulfilling life can take many forms. By doing so, we can create a society that values all aspects of the human experience and supports individuals in living their most authentic and fulfilling lives. Beyond the bedroom, understanding the many forms of intimacy. Intimacy is a multifaceted concept that extends far beyond the confines of physical interaction. Intimacy, often intertwined with sex, encompasses a far broader spectrum of human connection. It is the invisible thread that binds us together in various ways. It's about vulnerability, trust, and emotional closeness, aspects not limited to physical intimacy. These elements form the foundation of our deepest relationships. We experience intimacy in various forms, from the simple act of a hug to the profound impact of a heartfelt conversation. Sharing laughter with a friend, which can create a bond that transcends words, engaging in deep conversation with a loved one, where we reveal our innermost thoughts and feelings, or even connecting with strangers through shared passions, which can lead to unexpected and meaningful relationships. Physical intimacy, while a powerful form of connection, represents only one facet of this intricate tapestry. It is the most visible, yet not the only way we connect deeply with others. We can cultivate deep and meaningful relationships without sexual involvement. These relationships can be just as fulfilling, if not more so, than those based on physical attraction. These connections, often built on shared values, mutual respect, and genuine affection, can be incredibly fulfilling and enriching. They provide a sense of belonging and understanding. Platonic relationships, often overlooked in our pursuit of romantic love, can offer immense emotional support, companionship, and personal growth. They are the bedrock of our social lives. These connections, free from the complexities of sexual attraction, allow for a unique kind of vulnerability and emotional exploration. They enable us to be our true selves without fear of judgment. By recognizing and nurturing the various forms of intimacy present in our lives, we move beyond the limitations of a solely sexualized view of connection. We begin to see the beauty in all forms of human interaction. We open ourselves up to a wider range of relationships. This openness enriches our lives and broadens our understanding of what it means to connect with others. We begin to appreciate the depth and richness that platonic, familial, and spiritual connections bring to our lives. These relationships are the pillars that support us through life's challenges. In doing so, we cultivate a more holistic and fulfilling human experience. We learn that intimacy is not just about physical closeness, but about the emotional and spiritual bonds that make us human. The pressure to perform, debunking myths, and challenging expectations. Our society often perpetuates the myth that everyone is constantly desiring and engaging in sex. This pressure to perform sexually can be incredibly damaging. It leads to unrealistic expectations, anxieties about performance, and feelings of inadequacy for those who don't fit this narrow definition of normalcy. The truth is, sexual desire and activity exist on a spectrum. People have different libidos. Some experience high levels of sexual desire while others have little to none. These variations are perfectly normal and healthy. It's crucial to challenge the societal narrative that equates sexual frequency with happiness or desirability. By embracing this diversity of experience, we create a more inclusive and understanding environment. We allow individuals to define their own relationship with sex without feeling pressured to conform to arbitrary standards. It's important to remember that you are not defined by your sexual activity or lack thereof. Your worthiness is inherent. It's time to reject the pressure to perform sexually and embrace the freedom that comes with defining your own relationship with sex based on your personal values and desires. Section 4. The emotional landscape. Exploring feelings of loneliness, contentment, and everything in between. Living a life without sex can evoke a wide range of emotions, each as valid and significant as the next. Some individuals experience periods of loneliness or a longing for physical intimacy, which can be deeply felt and challenging to navigate. Others find contentment and even liberation in their choice to abstain, discovering new layers of personal freedom and self-acceptance. It's crucial to acknowledge and validate these emotions, recognizing that there is no single right way to feel. Each person's journey is unique and deserves respect. For some, the absence of a sexual partner may lead to feelings of isolation or a lack of validation, which can be difficult to cope with. It's important to remember that these feelings are normal and understandable, but they don't have to define your experience. Writing about your feelings can be a therapeutic way to process them. There are countless ways to find connection and fulfillment outside of a sexual relationship. Engaging in shared interests and hobbies can foster deep and meaningful connections with others. Others embrace celibacy as a period of self-discovery and personal growth, using this time to explore their inner world and develop a stronger sense of self. By removing the complexities of a sexual relationship, individuals can focus on their own emotional well-being, personal aspirations, and spiritual development. This can be a time of profound personal enrichment. This time of introspection can lead to a deeper understanding of oneself and a greater sense of inner peace. Nature walks can be particularly soothing and provide a space for reflection. It's essential to approach your emotional landscape with compassion and understanding. Self-compassion can be a powerful tool in navigating your feelings. Allow yourself to feel the full spectrum of emotions without judgment. Each emotion has its place and purpose in your journey. By honoring your feelings and seeking healthy outlets for emotional expression, such as physical activity, You navigate the complexities of a life without sex with greater self-awareness and resilience. Embracing these practices can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Section 5. The Power of Choice. Embracing celibacy as a personal decision. Choosing a life without sex is just that, a choice. It's a conscious decision made by an individual based on their own personal values, beliefs, and circumstances. This choice might stem from religious beliefs, a desire to focus on personal growth, or simply a lack of interest in sexual activity. Whatever the reason, it's crucial to respect an individual's decision to abstain from sex. Just as we wouldn't judge someone for their preferred genre of music or their favorite food, we should extend the same courtesy to their sexual choices. Embracing celibacy as a personal decision empowers individuals to define their own relationship with sex. It allows them to explore their sexuality, or lack thereof, on their own terms, free from societal pressures or expectations. This freedom of choice is paramount to living an authentic and fulfilling life. When we respect an individual's right to choose their own path, we create a more inclusive and understanding society. We foster an environment where people feel comfortable expressing their true selves without fear of judgment or discrimination. This acceptance is essential for personal growth and societal progress.